The BBC's Director General Tim Davie and the corporation's top news executive, Deborah Turnus, resigned on November 9 following intense controversy over accusations that the broadcaster misled viewers by selectively editing part of former U.S. President Donald Trump's speech from January 6, 2021. The edits appeared in a Panorama documentary titled Donald Trump, A Second Chance?, which aired on October 28, 2024, just 1 week before the U.S. presidential election. The documentary presented two separate moments from Trump's January 6 speech as if they were a single continuous statement. In the broadcast version, Trump appears to say, "We're going to walk down to the Capitol and I'll be with you / and we fight like hell, and if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore." However, the two statements were spoken 39 minutes apart in the original speech. The first remark, "We're going to walk down to the Capitol and I'll be with you," occurred approximately 15 minutes into Trump's speech, while the second, "We fight like hell," came around the 54-minute mark. The editing led to allegations that the BBC manipulated the footage to suggest Trump was directly inciting the crowd. The backlash quickly escalated into a major scandal, drawing criticism from political commentators, media watchdogs, and the Trump campaign, which accused the BBC of interfering in the U.S. election and displaying institutional bias. The incident triggered internal reviews and high-level discussions within the broadcaster. In separate resignation letters sent to staff on November 9, both Davie and Turnus acknowledged the seriousness of the controversy. Davie, who has worked at the BBC for 20 years and served as Director General for the past 5, described his departure as his own decision but admitted that the Panorama fallout contributed to it. He expressed gratitude to the BBC board for its support and emphasized the organization's responsibility to remain transparent, accountable, and a unifying force in an increasingly polarized world. Davie pledged to assist in the transition while a successor is appointed. Deborah Turnus, CEO of News and Current Affairs and former NBC News president, said that the controversy had reached a point where it was damaging the BBC's reputation, which she described as an institution that I love. She stated that, as a leader, accountability required her resignation. While acknowledging errors, she firmly rejected accusations that BBC News is institutionally biased. BBC Chairman Samir Shah praised Davie's leadership, calling him outstanding. Trump responded publicly to the resignations on his social media platform, Truth Social. He claimed the exits proved the BBC had been caught doctoring his speech and accused the broadcaster of trying to influence the election. He also thanked The Telegraph for exposing the issue and called the situation a terrible thing for democracy.